Hello, hello.
Hello, we're back.
Is anybody out there? Hold on, I better not touch anything, then our sound will go out.
Yeah, you'll knock the sound completely out. Hopefully everybody can hear us okay.
Yeah,
Tonight.
we'll find
Hopefully
out.
We're coming in loud and clear.
We'll find out after the stream that our mic was not working.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's it going, guys? It's been a hot minute, as I like to say.
We're back in the saddle again. You know that song?
I don't think so.
You don't?
Is it a wrestling?
No, it's a classic rock song. It's Aerosmith.
It sounds like a wrestling intro.
They play it on like every movie, I feel like. When a character like makes a comeback.
Maybe if I heard the actual song and not a crappy version of you singing it.
I guess.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness. Starting off on a light note.
But yeah, I have been sick.
You have.
For almost 2 weeks now.
I think this is the longest time I've heard you not cough in like a month.
Oh no, I was literally.
Oh, you're still coughing.
Yeah, I was literally coughing right before we went live. Because we just started this new thing a couple of weeks ago, where we do Uno night. Uno night once a week with our kids, and whoever wins gets to pick where we go for dessert. And so tonight the winner chose Dairy Queen. They had to keep it close to the house because I knew that we had to go, live. So I'm not gonna lie, I still have a cone here, guys. But anyway, if you know,
drip and leak all over the table.
If you know, ice cream makes you cough. That's a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like first, maybe it's not for everybody, but for some people, ice cream makes you cough, and I'm like, crap, I'm gonna start coughing now because I've been eating this ice cream. But anyway, we're back. We have put out, we were kind of like MIA for like a week and a half or something. We did get a video out, I guess last week, or was it over the weekend?
I think it was like last Wednesday we put it out.
Where we just talked about all the movies that we've watched recently, because we have been watching a lot of movies, even though we haven't been putting out any, videos or anything or going live. So we did do that. And then we're finally back live tonight. I don't know if we want to do like a little mini update, but, we've kind of, you guys know how we are. We talk about things just always changing with what we're able to do and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, it's the holiday season, so that's always busy. So what episode is this? 98?
98, yeah. We got 2 more to 100.
I kind of told Ken that maybe we should just like finish out to 100 and then kind of like just take the rest of the year off.
Right off into the sunset. By the time 100 comes, it'll literally be like almost Christmas time anyway.
Well, it's only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
99.
Well, it's almost the end of November.
100. Yeah. So, anyway, it's just.
We usually like, I think every holiday season.
I got to eat my ice cream here.
I don't know if you look back on our channel, I don't know if we've ever done a video like in December. Like, I feel like every holiday season we kind of take like the month off.
No, we definitely.
And a lot of that had to do with like my peak schedule season at my old job, and I would go work for like 11, 12, 13 days straight, and we just wouldn't get nothing out. Yeah. And then we'd roll right into the holidays. So I feel like there was at least a couple seasons where we didn't get nothing out in like December. So it's kind of usual for us.
Yeah, regularly. I think it's just always hard with the scheduled stuff. It's like it's one thing to put out a video when we're able to, but it's another thing to like commit to a day and time, and oh my gosh, I can't talk, day and time. It's just really hard with kids. So, it'd be one thing if we were just me and you and, but
we probably still have trouble though.
There's just always stuff like popping up and it's hard. But anyway, that's my little spill for that. But all that to say, I do want to make it to 100 episodes, and then we'll reevaluate again how we're feeling about the weekly, movie news live stream type of thing. So But yeah, let's see who's in the chat tonight, shall we? Kevin said that he saw Gladiator 2 in IMAX, best movie of 2024.
That's high praise, Kevin. I heard it was just okay. That's what I heard.
Are you going to review Hush on 4K?
I'm hoping I'm getting it tomorrow. I actually got it from Amazon because I'm a schmuck and didn't get it from Screen Factory. So,
are you going live on Wednesday?
Probably.
Tom Cruise's burner account says Gladiator 2 sucks.
Tom didn't like Gladiator 2?
Timmy, the movie fanatic. Michelle is drop dead gorgeous. Yeah, I
saw read that comment. Huh?
I saw this comment earlier, and I'm like, are you trolling me? Because I'm definitely not, but thank you. You're
gorgeous. I don't know about drop dead.
We got Collector Movie Man in the chat. Hey, Ken and Michelle, I saw Wicked this weekend in Dolby Atmos, and I also saw Gladiator 2. I did not really like Gladiator, but Wicked was absolutely amazing. I loved it. It is my #1 movie of the year.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I had zero interest in seeing Wicked. Zero, probably negative interest if that's possible. But then I feel like I just keep hearing like really good things about it. Like even people who are like me and said that they had no interest in seeing it, but gave it a chance and ended up loving it. And so of course that's like made me interested in seeing it. And I do think that our daughter might like it. Because you know it's like bright singing. I don't know. I think she might be into it. So I kind of want to see it, but it is 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that kind of makes me not want to see it. But I am more interested in it.
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Jeez.
I mean, what would you think a movie would that? How long do you think
2 hours? No more than 2 hours. Why do we need 2 hour and 40 minute movies?
For
Wicked?
Wicked?
How long is The Wizard of Oz? Like an hour and 40 minutes. I'll look it up right now.
No, I don't think so. Is it
really?
Tell
me? I don't know. It ain't no 2 hours and 40 minutes. I can tell you that right now.
Well, this is like a whole
I know it's
series,
different, but it's a spin-off of The Wizard of Oz, right? Like that's what it is. Yeah, an hour and 42 minutes.
Wow, I thought it was longer than that.
I don't know. Isn't this like a part 1? There's like 3 books, right?
Yeah. Oh, shoot. And I don't even have a water. We got Adrian James in the chat. I'm okay right now. Hello there, Ken and Michelle. How have you been?
What's up, Adrian?
We got Maria in the chat. Hey, guys. Welcome back.
What's up, Maria?
We got Gus in the chat. Hi, Sean Ken. I missed your live streams. I feel the withdrawals. Well, thank you so much. We have Illuminated Pro. Hey, Ken and Michelle. So glad to be here tonight. Long day on the road.
What's up, Illuminated?
Welcome. We have Christian. Hello. How's it going? We got Christian? John Doe Juggalo. How's it going?
John Doe.
We have Deadly Spooky. What's up, Kenny and Michelle? Are you just going to repeat everything I say?
That's my way of welcoming people to the chat and also making some people leave, probably.
Definitely. Michelle, do you ever give Ken movies for Christmas? Not typically. I have before. I think one year I had him like write out some movies that he would like, and then I kind of like picked a couple. That way he wouldn't know which ones he was getting. Yeah. But I haven't done that anymore ever since he's like really gotten to the collecting. It's just no.
It's too hard to know what I need and what I don't.
Uncle Charlie wants to know, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Good question. So I just went with a good old fashioned. Well, actually, it's not a good old fashioned. I actually got a dipped cone tonight. So you know, it's like the hard chocolate shell and then a vanilla ice cream underneath. I was trying to keep it like more simple, you know. Yeah. And not feel like too bad about eating ice cream. It's really awkward to eat ice cream in front of people on a live stream, but I really want to finish this because like if you know a cone, like this is literally the best freaking part of a cone. So I feel like I need to like step off of
people don't like the cone.
Oh my, this part down here, like houses all the ice cream and you just like eat it.
Everybody knows that first bite's where it's at.
It's ice cream.
My favorite is, what is it? Butter pecan. I like butter pecan.
Yeah, you've probably had that like 5 times in your whole life.
I usually like if we go somewhere. I mean, like if it's a regular place where I don't have many options and you have vanilla, but like if it's somewhere like a Cold Stone or something like that, then I'll get something like a butter pecan.
For the last several years, my go-to flavor has been coffee. Coffee flavor.
Coffee. Yeah, coffee's good. I used to like mints. Chocolate chip a lot.
Yeah.
Too.
I think you got turned off by that, though, because you got like a mint blizzard and it tasted like Lysol. Right?
No, it was McDonald's. It was like during St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
And I think I'd been drinking. So I think I might have threw it up.
You were drinking?
Yeah, I was. We were coming back from like a work thing.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Like a really long time ago.
Yeah, a very long time ago.
It was like when we had our.
I'm like, when the hell do we drink?
It was when we worked
blizzards?
together at the same company, and we had like an employee banquets, and then everybody would get shit faced.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
I had to get very drunk at those things just to hang out with those people.
Okay, it's coming to me now. I'm not going to talk about that night because we made some bad decisions for sure.
Yeah, this was literally, I don't know.
We were really living it up that night, weren't we?
This had to have been like 2011, 2012, somewhere around there.
All right, anyway. Deadly Spooky wants to know, when is it okay to start decorating for Christmas? So I don't typically decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving. But man, as soon as Halloween was over, our like subdivision just started decorating everywhere. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. One of the houses was like literally, I think as Halloween was still going on, they were bringing out the Christmas decorations.
Oh yeah.
Trick-or-treating.
When I took our dog for a walk, Halloween had not happened yet. And somebody put out, they just had Christmas out already. And it was like, they were trying to say like, we don't celebrate Halloween here. Like, don't come here.
Very strange.
But when do you think? Do you think after Thanksgiving or right after?
I wanted to get it done this past weekend, but we didn't do nothing. So I guess we'll try this weekend.
What do you mean? That's your thing, honey.
I mean,
I decorated for Halloween, so.
Traditionally, we, we'll do after Thanksgiving.
Quit playing with your Band-Aid.
The day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think is a good time.
Adrian saying hi to everyone. We got DJ Joker, Final Destination on 4K. Yes, please.
Hopefully.
Deranged Psychopath wants to know, what's a movie that almost went there but didn't? Well, that's a good question.
Almost went where?
Like.
I watched a movie over the weekend that almost went there and then it did. And then I was very.
Ken is all kinds of fucked up from watching Happiness.
And I was very. Not happy I watched that.
Whoever decided to name that movie Happiness is like a sick freak.
Well, it was centered around its core about three sisters trying to find happiness, I guess. Like that's.
Listen, I didn't watch this movie, but when Ken told me about it, I felt sick. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like.
Yeah, I'm
so glad that I did not watch that with you.
I'm still messed up a little bit about that movie. I did watch Scarface, 1932. And watching a movie from the early 30s can really do a lot to help cleanse your soul.
We have Dimension Scott with a super chat. Thank you so much. Glad to support my fellow two favorites. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dimension.
We really appreciate you. We are glad you were always here supporting us. You rock.
Yeah.
You're definitely one of our tried and trues, ride or dies.
Mm-hmm.
We have Amanda Cunningham.
Thank you, Amanda.
Ken is looking
appreciate that.
Sexy tonight.
Nobody ever comes in here and says that.
I don't think I've ever seen Amanda in the chat. So who are
Amanda's a regular around here.
Let's see.
She knows.
Adrian saying hi. A wrestling intro LMAO. I mean, it did. It sounded like that. Yes, we hear and see you good. Awesome. Did Michelle have COVID? I did not test, so I don't know what the hell I had. I hope you feel better, Michelle. Thank you so much, Emmett. Did you two see Wicked? Not yet, but
I heard it was wicked good.
Like I said, I'm kind of interested now. I hope you're feeling better, Michelle. Thank you so much, Maria. DJ Joker says, Ken, I need Gone in 60 Seconds, Con Air, Swordfish, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber on 4K. Make it happen.
I need all of those. All of them.
Guys, I do apologize for, clearing my throat and stuff. If you need to leave, I understand. We have magic hands. What's up, everyone? Marie enjoyed Gladiator 2. Y'all see A Real Pain with Kieran Culkin and Jesse Eisenberg, indie dramedy now in theaters. Yeah, I have seen. That's definitely like a watch at home movie for me. I'm sure it's probably pretty good. Excuse me again. Wow. Dingo Boy, DQ for the win. I mean, honestly, you really can't go wrong. If that's all you got around for some ice cream, it's pretty good.
It can do the trick.
Pretty good. Dumb and Dumber 4K. Yes. Go for 100. We got Huck in the chat. Hey gang, good to see everyone. How's it going, Hucky? I really need to join. I haven't joined his live streams lately. I think last week he did a late one. So
he'll do Huck After Dark.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. I'm not probably gonna ever get to join those, but are you going to do roundtables next year, Ken?
Only if Michelle hosts them. That's the only way I'm bringing it back.
Wow, that sounds like the most boring thing ever. We got Vince the Movie Man. Hey, Michelle and Ken, hope everyone's doing well. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, how could we forget? Happy early Thanksgiving to everyone.
We should have done what we're thankful for tonight.
Wow.
What are you thankful for? You thankful for anything?
Definitely not. Huck says, life, family, jobs, they all affect our YouTube life. Sometimes we got to take a step back and do what's needed. Absolutely.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Yeah. Mortem. I finally watched Alien Romulus, and I have to say I was disappointed. We actually watched that too over the weekend.
Yeah, we watched it Saturday morning on Hulu.
Thanks to me.
Yeah.
In the bed.
So maybe we'll talk about that at some point.
Yeah.
On the channel.
Amanda says all movies should be 80 minutes.
I agree.
I liked Alien Romulus, but the aliens seemed small. Anyone see this?
Well, I mean, the face huggers are naturally small, but
I mean, the main one was big. There were some small ones, but
the only real sequence with them all is when they're coming down that corridor, right? Or they're coming like Alien style when they're floating on the roof.
Nope. We got Johnny in the chat. What's up, cool kids? It seems like forever since I hopped in Michelle and Ken and Michelle's live stream.
It's been a while.
What's going on, Johnny?
Hope you've been doing well, Johnny.
Same here, Johnny. Been a while. Let's see. Saying hi to Johnny. We got Tony in the chat. I'm going to run and get Ken and Michelle a water. Thank you so much, Tony.
Run.
Let's see. Everybody just saying hi to each other. Ken, on the 100th episode, you should give away your whole 4K collection to one lucky subscriber. That would be wild.
Damn. I'll do that if I hit 100,000 on my channel. I'll give away my 4K collection.
I'm sorry, Collector Movie Man. Maybe send it again. Okay, talking to Huck here. Frozen yogurt for me, gang. Yeah, it's just not the same. You know, I remember when the frozen yogurt was all the rave. Those little frozen yogurt places were all over the place.
I liked it.
That's okay. Welcome to Ice Cream Talk. That's right. Oh, snap, King getting drunk after work nowadays. Right?
That was back in the day.
We have the Proud Canadian. And it wasn't after work. It was after a night work banquet. The drinking was allowed. There was drinking there.
Mm-hmm. In Kentucky, drinking is highly encouraged at almost every get-together and outing.
Are your favorite movies? I don't know.
Are your favorite movies? What?
Let's see here. There is a studio that has a new website coming out that is going to start selling steelbooks. And the first 3 steelbooks they're going to be selling is Kill Bill 2, and Jackie Brown. Do you know about this?
I heard about that. And the only studio that could be is Lionsgate. So we'll see how that shakes out.
December 1st. There's a house near me that decorated a few weeks ago outside. Sweet. I've got a few Christmas decorations up. We got Master Gioris. Am I saying that right? Gioris 77. Hey, Michelle, Ken, and chat. We decorated today at my place. Perfect. Oh, great. Michelle and her potty mouth. LOL. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. I just pre-ordered yesterday. Wicked, the 4K gift set where you get a steelbook and Galinda's hat, and the Wicked Witch hat is a foot tall.
My God, that was $240, collector movie, man. Hopefully it goes down in price.
Sorry, guys, I had to finish it. I just had to commit.
Guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. We got 51 people in here, and we only got 26 likes. Pathetic.
This is why we don't go live every week. No.
Pathetic. This is why we're done at the end of this year.
I have a Merry Christmas doormat that I leave out all year long because I like the delivery people who deliver my packages to know that it is Christmas time every day at my house.
Damn.
That's great, Tony.
Hell yeah.
I've got Nightmare Before Christmas lights up. Very cool.
That works for both Halloween and Christmas.
Michelle, thank you for reading my review of Wicket and Gladiator 2, of course. The Proud Canadian is new here. Well, welcome. We are glad you're here.
Welcome.
Emma says, where are you going to be eating for Thanksgiving? Are you going to your families? Yeah, so we actually only have one place to go on Thanksgiving Day, and it's my dad's. And then everybody else is like a different day. When December comes, I'm going to watch some Disney movies and some comedy shows. Very nice. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Michelle, and Ken. Thank you so much. Someone get Michelle a water, please.
I asked. She said she didn't want it.
Vince said, I heard Knuckles might get a season 2.
Hell yeah.
I meant, what are your favorite movies? Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings.
I don't know anymore. I don't know what my favorite movie is.
We have Movie Hunter. How's it going?
Deciding my favorite movie gives me anxiety.
Oh, brother. Haunted horror reviews. Ken, I am listing a list of, he is listing a list. Listing a list, that's a lot of lists, of horror movies, only franchises. I'm on page 29, about to go into 30. Wow.
Are you just listing the ones that you like? Or are you listing ones you're going to watch? What?
I
need more.
Everyone smash the like button. That's right. Sometimes people will leave snacks and drinks for us drivers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're a driver. You deliver packages? You know, I've actually...
some packages here.
Seriously, I can order so much stuff that I have thought about putting out one of those little like snack. Have you seen that? Where like people who get packages a lot, they like have a little snack area for their drivers that say like thank you.
Oh God.
Yeah, like you know some little.
That's too nice.
Some little waters. Well, the thought is that, well, for one, it's nice and whatever, but it's also that they'll treat your package as well. And yeah. Tony, maybe you need to try that because I've seen him post, you know, where they deliver his shit. Not great.
Yeah, you piss him off.
So maybe you need to leave out like some goodies.
Oh,
okay.
God, this guy again.
Vince is going to his sister's. Collector Movie Man is sick right now too. Dang. All of them horror franchises that I'm going to buy. Okay.
Damn. 31 pages.
We got Marius in the chat. Sorry, I'm late. I fell asleep.
No excuse.
You should. It's great. I deliver packages for shipped in Target. Okay, awesome. All right. Shall we get into the news?
The news.
Shall we get into the news?
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Let's see
I have
here.
no clue. Not a clue.
Oh, you know.
Holy.
You all right over there?
Holy moly.
I like how you always burp and then try to like play it off like it wasn't super noticeable.
Well.
You could at least say excuse me.
I didn't go.
Jesus
so,
Christ.
I mean, it's.
All right. Here's
some people could have heard it. Some people couldn't have.
This is the box office numbers over this past weekend. Go ahead.
We got Wicked at number 1 with a wicked amount of money, $114 million.
Crazy. Very nice.
The opening weekend. Then you got Gladiator 2, which I'm actually kind of shocked by. I didn't think Gladiator 2 would pull 55 million.
Yeah.
But it got 55 million the opening weekend. And then you got the red one coming in last place, third place.
Yeah.
With 13 million. So yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this weekend and it being kind of they tried to make this a thing. They tried to build it up. They called it kind GLICKED, I guess is how you would pronounce it, which is the mashup of Gladiator 2 and Wicked, kind of like Barbenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say this is kind of a smaller version than that. I mean, honestly, kind of close. I'd say. I mean, Barbie.
I don't remember what the other
Barbie,
numbers
I think,
were.
Was like 140, 150 opening weekend, and then Oppenheimer was like 80.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a smaller version of that. You got one over 100 million, one in the mid hundreds.
This isn't the first two movies to try to do this,
but it's the first two movies to try to do it, and I think it actually caught on a little bit.
Well, what was the other one?
A little bit successful in its attempt.
Weren't there? What was
the only one I can remember off the top of my head is Saw Patrol, where Paw Patrol and Saw X came out the same weekend.
I feel like
there was another one.
I feel like there was, but I can't think of what it was.
But this is the first one that I can think of where it was actually kind of similar to Barbenheimer and Barbie, because you had a family movie, and then you had a more like manly action adventure film, like
Are
Gladiator
you saying
2.
That women can't like Gladiator?
They can, but women and girls and stuff are going to gravitate towards Wicked, kind of like they gravitated towards Barbie. They're going to drag their brothers and their fathers and their sons to go see it with them. Whereas Gladiator 2 and Oppenheimer leaned more male heavy, I would say.
That sounds extremely sexist.
Sure, but these are numbers that are factual. Factually, more men went to see Oppenheimer than women. More women went to see Oppenheimer. They know about the tickets that are sold. I mean, people have this.
But I'm saying
they have the stats. I don't know where they get the stats. I don't know how they get the stats. Yeah, because they those studies have been put out there. Those stats have been put out there. They know who buys the tickets.
But you know this.
I remember when they came out, they said that more men went to see Barbenheimer, more women went to see Barbie.
Barbenheimer? Both of them?
Just the movies themselves individually.
You said Barbenheimer, though, like together. You mean Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Yeah. You said men went and saw Barbenheimer.
Men went and saw Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
More men went and saw Oppenheimer. More women went and saw Barbie.
Yeah.
And I think the same situation happened here. It's counter programming done right. You have your family film, and then you maybe go see Gladiator 2.
Well, in my opinion, I feel like Wicked is more universal than Barbie was.
Possibly, because you got that Wizard of Oz connection, and a lot of people are nostalgic for Wizard of Oz.
And you're forgetting, too, that this is like a very popular Broadway show.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, Wicked has a big fan base.
I still bet if you got the numbers, more women and females went to see Wicked than men.
That's fine. But yeah.
Anyway, I'm just trying to say this is, I feel like, the first movie duo to pull off this kind of marketing, like two movies together. Let's go see both of them in the same weekend.
Right.
Kind of thing. Since the Barbenheimer. So that's kind of cool, because a lot of people didn't think that would be recreated again. So maybe this will be a new trend, and if it's to get people back in the theaters and make more money and have people go to the theaters more often, then that's cool,
But like, what does that mean? I don't feel like this was like a phenomenon like Barbenheimer was, though.
Not on the same level, but it's kind of close. I mean, look at the numbers.
No, I mean like with the whole like experience.
Yeah, I mean,
Barbenheimer wasn't just
GLICKED
theater
kind of blew
numbers.
up in the last week or so, whereas Barbenheimer was like a month lead in, I feel like, where that was really kind of building.
Well, I'm just saying, like with Barbenheimer, I feel like it was like this whole thing. Like it was like the promotional stuff rolled into the everybody going to see it.
Yeah.
And then like
actors,
you said,
directors getting involved, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is just a smaller scale.
But I'm saying though, like, are we just going to start saying that any two movies that come out together and do well are going to be like a joined thing now? Like that's kind of annoying to me. Like,
I mean, it's a trend,
Like I feel like Barbenheimer should be by itself, like unique and like, no, we can't recreate that every time. Two movies.
They just kind of did. So,
well,
sorry about your luck.
They didn't. I just said it's not the same thing.
It's not exactly the same thing, but it's close.
Like the whole like atmospheric of it, the social media storm of it. It's not
people walking around with Coliseum popcorn buckets and green hats for Wicked. Yeah.
No, I don't think
There's
so.
people seeing both movies.
We will agree to disagree.
There's people seeing both.
Okay, moving along here. So we know that we're getting Craven the Hunter. I think it's in January, maybe, or
I don't really care when the movie comes out.
I know you don't care. It's okay.
I will never see it.
It's okay.
Actually, they posted that. What was it? That calendar? I can't remember what account posted. They posted the calendar that they do every year of like all the movies that are coming out.
That's fine. I don't have the calendar here tonight, but
maybe we can go over it next week.
I want to say that it comes out in like January, but Craven the Hunter director says that basically, you know, he knows that the Sony universe hasn't really had the best track record, but he says that fans should give the film a chance because he feels like it's going to be better than what you've had so far.
Good for him. Good for him to come out and acknowledge that most of the movies have been shit.
Right.
And hey, look, I didn't make a shit movie. It stands on its own. Come see it.
Right. Yeah.
And you know, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't think it'll work. I don't think it'll work, not because the movies haven't been good. It's because nobody knows who the F Craven the Hunter is. Like nobody cares.
People know that actor though.
Yeah, who? I mean, Aaron Taylor Johnson's not like a huge name though. Like he was in Avengers, Age of Ultron as Quicksilver, but he's not the Quicksilver. That's Evan Peters.
I'm not saying that like he's a big name, but
yeah, I'm just saying like he's not going to draw like big. Like Venom movies do well because it's Venom. He's like one of those popular comic book characters ever. So Craven the Hunter is going to do crap at the box office.
I mean, yeah, probably. All right. So Henry Cavill is going to be in an upcoming Highlander movie.
There can be only one.
And he's apparently going to play a martial arts master who's trained for over 500 years.
Okay.
So I don't know anything about Highlander.
I watched the first one a couple years ago because it got a 4K. I was not a massive fan of it, but there's potential there. So maybe if they take the story,
so obviously
they can make a good movie with it.
Is Highlander like in the superhero universe?
Not really. It's more in like the fantasy realm.
Is it also a game?
Yeah, they had some games. I don't know if it was ever like a popular gaming series.
I'm just picturing
there was multiple sequels. There was
picturing
a TV show.
Long blonde hair with like a hat, like a.
You talking about The Witcher?
No. I'm talking about The Witcher doesn't have blonde hair. I'm talking about.
Yeah, he does. I think he does have blonde hair.
No, he doesn't. Does he?
I think.
I don't know. I'm not thinking of his Witcher character. Okay. But I'm picturing the like cartoon version of Highlander. I don't know if it's the same thing.
He-Man.
But it's like has like one of those Viking helmets on. Is that what he is or no?
You thinking of He-Man, Masters of the Universe?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's kind of like fantasy, sci-fi stuff, and like there's a good premise there. I just didn't enjoy the first movie.
Literally will never watch it. Got it.
They got to bring the Queen soundtrack in though. That's the only way I'll watch it.
All right. Moving right along to some more, superhero fantasy. Marvel confirms that we'll see more XMen introduced in the MCU in the next few movies. What do you think about that?
I mean, it's about time. Like they've only had the ability to bring the X-Men in for like 7 years. It's like, why have they not already done this? It's so stupid. Let's focus on Eternals and all the other dumb Black Widow and
so like stupid. Who obviously we've had
like this is the key to bringing Marvel back, like to where people actually care, and it's like they've been dragging their feet on it, and it's like I don't know how many people is really going to care once they get these characters back in. There will be people that care because X-Men carries a lot of nostalgic weight, but.
Well, I was drawing a blank here. I thought I was having like a stroke or something. Obviously we've had Wolverine, right?
Wolverine and Deadpool.
And we've had X-Men movies, but like, who are they just saying that like the people that we've seen in the X-Men movies are going to be sprinkled into the MCU now, or?
So the old X-Men movies, like all the X-Men movies you ever have seen, were put out by Fox.
Okay.
20th Century Fox. Fox owned X-Men. Disney bought Fox in it was either 2018 or 2019.
Yeah.
The last X-Men movie proper that was put out was 2019, and that was X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
So that universe is essentially over with, unless they wanted to carry it over.
Yeah.
But Disney owns it now, so they could just reboot the entire franchise and bring in new actors to play all the characters. It's just because you didn't see any X-Men characters in the Avengers or
the
Marvel movies in the Disney universe.
Yeah.
But now we can start seeing them because they own it all.
Yeah.
They own everything. Even Spider-Man at this point, they own everything except for the Spider-Man.
My question
villains.
is, though, since we've seen, Wolverine and, in the Deadpool and everything, and like, do you think that when they do decide to have them like show up in some of the movies, is it going to be some more like obscure X-Men characters that we haven't got to see yet? Or are they going to like come out and just show like Wolverine, even though we've already seen him like recently in his own movie or whatever? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, technically they've done an X-Men movie now because Deadpool is technically in the X-Men universe.
Yeah.
That was a Fox movie.
Do you think we're going to see, like, are they going to do, because I know that I still haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine. I know that there were some some people were speculating who was going to be the surprise appearances. I know that spoiler alert, Storm wasn't in it. And
no.
And Halle Berry had commented that she had been asked, she would do it. So it's like maybe she'll pop up one day or.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they kind of, it was cool to have Wolverine in the Deadpool movie or Hugh Jackman, but they kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit because now everybody's used to Hugh Jackman being back as the character of Wolverine.
Yeah. When
he had a great ending with Logan.
Yeah.
But now they brought him back. So it's like nobody's going to really accept anybody else as Wolverine at this point. So they kind of, in my mind, they kind of have to keep Hugh Jackman around for a little bit. And just recast everybody else. I mean, bring in a new Xavier, bring in a new. I mean, I would love it if they got McAvoy and Fassbender back because I think they're great as those characters.
Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Evan Peters?
No, James McAvoy, who's just in the.
No, but Bender. Who'd you say?
Michael Fassbender plays Magneto.
Oh.
And X-Men First Class.
Gotcha.
And Dark. No, not Dark. What was the one movie called? I forget what the second one they did was called. The one with Jennifer Lawrence. Well, I mean, she's in the first one too. I forget what. Anyway, the other X-Men movies.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they brought them into it. But I don't know. I mean, at this point, they got to recast if they want to think about their future.
All right. Moving right along here. Alien Earth trailer. It's called Alien Earth.
Is this show out?
Confirms show takes place 2 years before the first Alien movie.
On Earth?
Well, I mean, I guess it's called Alien Earth. So yeah,
so they're going to tell the story of the Weyland Corporation and how they got started.
So 2 years before. So, well, I know that the first Alien came out in 1979, but what time? What's the time in the movie? What time era is it in?
No, I don't remember.
Is it in the future?
It's way in the future.
Okay.
It's 2600, maybe further on than that. I can't remember the year it is.
But all you really need to know is that it's going to be a prequel.
Yeah. So, but Prometheus, I don't know when the timetable on Prometheus is, but that's set before the first Alien 2. So there was stuff that was going on before. But this, I imagine, is dealing with all the.
Well, I was going to say,
corruption with the Weyland Corporation and how they wanted to bring the alien back to study it. And that's what the whole mission was because they set him up in the first movie to go check out that distress call.
Right.
And everything. So this is probably going to deal with the build up to that, which kind of makes me question, is there actually going to be an alien in this movie? But I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Or in this TV show.
That's true. All right. Let's see here. Let's get into some horror. You know, some horror. Some horror. Horror. All right. So Scream 7 is gonna have Sidney Prescott's daughter in it, and she's gonna be grown up. And so one can only assume that there's going to be a good little time jump in Scream 7, right?
Yeah.
Because her daughter is going to be playing, you know, a teenager or preteen at most or best. But I'm going to assume her daughter's going to be playing a teenager. It's going to be kind of one of those. I have a teenage daughter who's trying to live her life, but the killer's back. Somebody's back.
I mean, if she had a kid like right after Scream 4 or something, then that's 2011.
So there's going to be a time jump.
Significant time jump for her to be like 16 or 17.
Well, in the what was so she wasn't in the last one, right?
No.
And then before that, I mean, she literally like had an infant. It was an infant. She like had a carriage, like a stroller, and was pushing.
Was that in Scream 5?
Yeah, it was the one before the last one.
I don't know. Maybe they'll go all the way to like 2040 or something.
I mean, did they ever show years in the movie?
But maybe that was her littlest. Maybe she's got an older kid.
Did they ever show like years though, like 2003 or whatever in Scream?
No, I don't think.
But they might just say like, do you think that they'll even say like 10, 15 years later, or we'll just know because she'll be old now and
they might
just whatever.
Anyway, I don't know who this actress is, so.
Yeah, I don't either. But
I'm interested though. Scream 7.
Yeah.
We'll see how it turns out.
We'll see. Okay, moving right along here. So we got a first image from, you want to say it? Because I ain't saying it.
Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Takes you inside his lab.
Inside lab. Sometimes I hate the way that they say things. But yeah, so you can kind of see I don't know if that's Frankenstein. I guess it is kind of like mashed together, woven together, sewn together. And then if you look in the background there on the floor, it's easier to see from my phone. But there's a bunch of like, it looks just like a bunch of body parts on the floor. Like honestly, it looked like blood and stuff back in there by the window, you know?
That's how you put them together.
I don't know if I'm seeing that right, but that's what it looked like to me. What is the name of what is he, like a professor, or who is the creator of Frankenstein?
Well, he is Frankenstein. Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein calls Frankenstein the monster?
He's Frankenstein's monster. He's not Frankenstein. He's the monster. Frankenstein's the doctor that creates him.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
No. The whole time, Frankenstein is not Frankenstein?
No.
What?
He's Frankenstein's monster.
I thought Frankenstein was literally the monster's name. My whole life.
Yeah, I know. It's not a...
Is that like dumb?
No, I thought the same too at one point in time.
Wow. That's wild. Okay. Well,
it's kind of like not knowing that
who's playing.
See, Oscar Isaac is playing Dr. Victor Frankenstein. And then Jacob Elordi is playing the monster. That's who he's called.
Yeah, I'm excited about this movie, actually. Got Mia Goth in it, which but I like Jacob Elordi.
Mia Goth's in it. Oh my God, Frankenstein. Oh.
I'm telling you, like, I don't know. I can't. I know
Frankenstein.
I know she like really thinks she eats it, you know. That's like a thing. Like
she eats it. What? What?
No, I know you're not up on the slang, okay?
That's a new thing.
Listen, when somebody like kills it, does good, you say you ate that, girl.
You don't know.
That's what you say. You say you ate that.
She could be extremely self-deprecating in private and really
listen. She thinks that she eats it up. She thinks she eats her performances up, okay? Like she's
bad. She's badass. She's on the set of movies kicking people in the face and everything else.
I don't know. I'm just not so sure that I like her.
How do you like that, bitch? Like, kick you in the face.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm Maxine.
Why do you sound like her?
Because she sounds like a 9-year-old girl.
Oh, no.
When she talks.
I started sharing the wrong thing.
What'd you share?
I went back to this again.
Oh, no.
Okay, moving right along. There we go.
That's my new thing now, the Mia Goth impression.
We're super, professional around here. All right. Denzel Washington confirms the Equalizer 4 and 5 are in the works.
Oh, he's trying to compete with Keanu.
What?
I still have not seen any of these movies, and I've heard, John Wick.
Who's Keanu?
Equalizer's like Denzel's John Wick, pretty much.
I know, but is that really how you say his name?
Keanu Reeves. That's how I say it.
Oh, I just say Kiana.
Keanu.
There's no on it?
You're forgetting the O. Keanu. There's a U at the end, but it's...
Well, anyway. I've never seen any of the Equalizer movies. I do feel like there's kind of like this resurgence of Denzel. Like he's in the new Gladiator movie, and I heard that he plays like a very
Denzel never goes away.
Well, I heard that in the Gladiator, he plays, I think someone said like something like he plays like a spunky character. So I don't know. I guess he's getting his his. I
just want him to play
his groove.
Give the same performance in Gladiator 2 as he gave in Training Day. That would be good.
All right. So we have an untitled J.J. Abrams feature. And this is who we got in it. I don't know who that first girl is. We got Glen Powell, and of course,
she looks constipated.
Jenna Ortega. Yeah, so far not selling me on it. I do. Don't get me wrong. You're
not selling me saying it's a J.J. Abrams movie.
Don't get me wrong. I do like Glen Powell, but other than that,
I mean, J.J. Abrams, he did Lost, which you watched. Didn't you like Lost?
I didn't finish it.
He did the Star Trek movies, the first two, which I don't really care for Star Trek.
Yeah.
I don't even remember them that much, even though I know I saw them. Super 8, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
The first Star Wars, The Force Awakens.
Super 8 wasn't bad.
I need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Might not be as bad as I remember.
All right. What do you think about
Rise
this, though?
Rise of Skywalker. That's the last movie.
What do you think about this? Steven Spielberg sci-fi movie. What do you think about this?
Is that the guy from Grandma's Boy? In that? Let me see a bigger picture.
Who? That's the guy from Challengers at the top.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it looked like the guy from Grandma's Boy. The one that talked like I am a robot.
No, it's the guy from Challengers. And then we got Emily Blunt. I don't know that guy's name, but he's from Euphoria.
Cole, is his name Cole Domingo? I think it's his name.
He's good, though. I like him. And then I don't know the bottom two either. They look familiar, though.
Wasn't he in Zola, too?
He might have been.
Was he the pimp?
Yeah, he was good in that, too. Yeah. Zola, what a wild ride.
I need to rewatch that.
That was great. What's her name? Presley.
Riley Keough.
Well, her mom was Lisa Marie Presley.
Her dad's Elvis? Or is that just her mom?
No, her dad's not Elvis. Her mom was Elvis's daughter.
Oh, so Elvis is her grandfather.
Oh, yeah. But her mom is dead now. I mean, you know that she died.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was just awesome in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
The way that she acted like a crazy prostitute.
Yeah.
White trash. But anyway, I don't know. I'm intrigued in this sci-fi. I mean, I love sci-fi, you know.
I discovered this about myself. I love white trash movies. I just love them.
What does that mean? Just
people that act like white trash.
I mean, how many movies do you watch? It's like
I watched Gummo the other day and I loved it. And that was all about just like.
Is that the one that's been going
trash
around about a kid eating spaghetti in a dirty tub? Yeah. Oh my God. It's because you grew up as white trash, isn't it?
I didn't, but I grew up around a lot of people who were.
All right.
I think those people are watching. I'm not talking about you.
Well, they don't know who you're talking about. All right, moving right along here. So this is it sharing? No. Guys, I'm just having a moment here. I really wanted to talk about this because if you know me, you know that I'm a sucker for like food and like when they combine food with movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love any kind of like promotional food, whatever. And so A24 came out with some candy bars. And I'm going to need to pull this up here real quick because I can't remember. Which, mind you, A24 is expensive AF anyway. Okay.
Yeah, they're probably $10 candy bars.
They're expensive anyway. But I saw that they had these candy bars, and so I clicked the link, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. You know, I thought about getting some for like Christmas or something for you. You know. Let's see. Let me get here. So I click the link and I look. No, I don't want the queer collection. Why are you not working for me?
Looks like something's messed up.
Okay, so it's 3 chocolate bars, okay? Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. 3 different chocolate bars that they came out with. One is called Salted Peanut Crunch, okay? And then one is Popcorn and Candy. Right. I mean, they're like fun, unique flavors, right? And then fizzy fountain soda, right? So 3, you know, pretty unique. Maybe not so much the salty peanut crunch.
To like some of the movies.
Yeah, that would have been an idea. But anyway, so they are $5 a piece. So you can get them in a box set, and it's $33.
How many's in the box set?
And you get 6.
They're $5 a piece, but a box set's $33.
Apparently.
That's more to get the box set.
But here's the thing. So
you're getting it?
You get on there, and I don't know if it's going to let me do it. But anyway, then you got to pay for shipping. And it basically, when I got on there the other day, it was going to come down to like $50 for some fucking chocolate.
Shipping's that much?
I don't know, but it was just too much. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting.
I can get on there and see if there's anything I want for Christmas that you can get me off of there, and you can just order it all together.
Oh, I don't care that much, but well, I was thinking like too, like maybe if I didn't give it to you, it would be something that we could have just done on the channel because you know we like to do the food stuff. But anyway, yeah, fun stuff.
In 2025, we're just going to be a food taste testing channel.
You always say that. All right, let me get back into the chat here. Because that was actually the last thing, and then I had a few posters, and then we're done. I don't know if I starred. Did you star?
Nope.
Here we go. When I was a kid, I used to fall ill around this time of year. Yeah, I mean it's very. Very common around this time. Ken, I think, has said he's running out of room. Yes, he is. People wouldn't want to touch the food then. I don't know. Vince might see Wicked tomorrow on IMAX. The Proud Canadian wants to see Red One. Johnny says, I already know April won't watch Gladiator, so I guess I'll have to go see Wicked now. I want to see the Red One too. Maria says, do you agree with Sue that we expected $140 million for Wicked, considering how huge it is?
I mean, I didn't have any expectations just because I knew it was probably going to be big, just because it's pretty popular. But
yeah,
I think 115 seems pretty right on for it. I mean, if it made less or it made more, I wouldn't have been surprised.
We got Phil. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Ken. How's it going, Phil? We're doing all right. How about you?
Because the thing about Wicked is the trailers were horrible. I think they did a bad job promoting it. Honestly.
We got Cody in the chat. What's up, everyone? Everyone, don't forget to roundhouse that like button. How's it going, Cody? Cody's excited for Wicked and could care less for Gladiator 2.
Wow.
Very nice.
You got to watch the first Gladiator.
I do.
All-time classic.
I mean, I've seen it before, but...
Never. Never seen it with me.
I haven't. I agree with Ken. Women love girly stuff and never go see manly movies.
It's true. They hate men. They hate men. That's why.
Phil hopes everyone is doing well.
Every woman hates men.
Okay, good night from Canada. Good night. Hey, Michelle, so you're probably not going to go live in December because I'm sending you and Ken a package the first week in December. We will. We still got two more lives to do at least.
We still got 2 more in us.
I'm getting ready for bedtime. It's 8 here. Hey, I hear you. I'd be in bed right now. Did you know that Popeye the Sailor Man is getting 2 horror movies next year? Popeye the Slayer Man and Shiver Me Timbers.
I'll be there to watch both of them.
Yeah, I did see somebody share an image about it. I don't know if it was like a real image or a fan created one, but Adrian says it is 1 a.m. there in the UK. The Proud Canadian goes to bed at 9:30. Very nice. We were talking with Tony that Wicked movie is marketed towards girls, while the play and OG movies are definitely liked and made for all genders. Okay. 8 p.m. here too. I've been going to bed around 9:30, then waking up at midnight. Ooh. Yeah, I've been, since being sick, I've been waking up at like 3 in the morning and can't stop coughing. Last night was really bad. I don't know why. It's like I think I'm getting better, and then I just like have a coughing attack. I could not quit coughing. I've been going to bed early myself, always tired, and the cold is coming, which I hate. We got Sub-Zero. How's it going?
What's up, Zub?
Or Zub-Zero. Craven the Hunter comes out December 13th. Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
What? That soon?
I don't like the cold either. Phil says the cold makes my body ache. That makes me feel old. LOL. I saw Michelle was watching Saw Burn for the 5th time. Must be a great story. Nope, I've only seen it once. I had shared that I need to rewatch it though. We got Lance in the chat. Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up, Lance?
Collector Movie Man says I thought Highlander was stupid.
Kinda.
Wink wink Michelle. Very nice. High five. Cody, have you watched it yet? He still hasn't seen Salt Burn. I told him he needs to. Henry Cavill is too pretty for the Highlander movie.
What?
Phil just can't get into the superhero stuff. That's fair.
Oh, come on, Phil.
Excuse me. Tony. Huck says Sony's problem is all of Spider-Man's villains need to be in Spidey's movies, not try and wow us in their own movies. Venom's were just okay. Craven will tank.
I agree.
Marvel has pulling announced there was no plan in mind since Endgame. Lynn says,
clearly.
Hey, Michelle and Ken, listen to the wise huckster publicly. Marvel has publicly announced that there was no plan. Okay. Dingo Boy says, but does Hugh Jackman want to play Wolverine again? Even he said it's too taxing on the body. I don't know. I feel like he's into it.
According to the Deadpool and Wolverine, he said he's going to play it till he was 90.
Yeah. Hey, you two. Cheers on. How's it going, Max Power?
What's up, Max?
Does anyone drink salt water? No.
I'll gargle it sometimes.
So are they going to bring back Sigourney Weaver in Alien Earth?
I doubt it.
Pinch of pink salt. Let's go. I've heard of that. I hope Scream 7 will be final, but probably won't if it makes a ton at the box office, right? Scream 5, I hate it. What does everyone think about James Gunn going after Marvel and saying that they won't greenlight any DC projects till the scripts are fully completed?
Why would they greenlight DC projects at Marvel? That's my question.
Or why would James Gunn care? If
maybe you meant Marvel projects until scripts are fully completed. Yeah. I mean, that seems like a good idea.
Well, that's a smart thing nowadays. Scary Movie 6, however, with the Wayans brothers is going to be hilarious. I hope so. I really do. Doofy needs to return. Prometheus is 2093. Covenant is 2104. Alien Earth is 2120. And Alien is 2122. Oh, my goodness.
Well, thank you for that timeline. Really?
Frankenstein is the man. Frankenstein's monster being called Frankenstein has been a common misconception for years.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
When people play Zelda, they think that Link is Zelda. They think you're playing as Zelda, but you're not. You're playing as Link, and Zelda's the princess, you say.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Dr. Frankenstein is the worst plastic surgeon ever. It's Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein.
Is that really how you say it?
It's in Young Frankenstein.
Oh.
He keeps repeating that when people call him Frankenstein.
Oh, I had no faith in the Gunverse since day one. There was over a whole year gap since the last one, and Creature Commandos sounds horrible.
It's going to crash and burn.
They revealed the list of top 10 biggest sequels or adaptation of the year, and I wonder why Mean Girls wasn't on that list.
Because it probably sucked.
Are you guys going to cover the Christopher Nolan announcement? Who's going to be in it?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I remember seeing something about it, and I couldn't find the image, so yeah. Sorry about that. Ken, who's your favorite character from the Scary Movie universe?
It's either Doofy or Chris Elliott from the second one. Better use my strong hand.
That's mine. Joe Dirt is the only white trash movie ever.
Doofy.
60 people in here and only 40
Doofy,
likes.
Your hands stink. Where have they been?
Ew.
My ass.
Oh my God. You got like spit over there on your chin.
I was trying to do a perfect Doofy impression. He's got spit all over his face.
Smash that like button. 15 a bar. No, I don't think they're 15. They are nuts selling candy bars for that price. Rather pay for peanut butter Gertrude Hawk.
Sounds good.
I don't know. It's a guess, but yeah, oh my God. Will there be a slipcover with the candy bars, LOL?
There better be. There better can be.
Do they have sex and candy, LOL? My mom hates food collabs. Why? They're making 2 different Popeye horror movies.
Can you imagine sitting around all day where the damn food's collabing again? Corporal Hicks. When does Ken plan to go to Bull Moose and join Durant Cinema? Susan and the rest of the crew. He might buy the whole store. LOL. Probably never. A long way away. Maybe someday I'll make it over.
That's a good little drive from us.
Yeah, they're about 10 or 12 hours away.
If Ken gets the opportunity to like get away,
I would like to go up
it's gonna be for like a family vacation, not a.
No, I mean I want to go up there. I want to go to Pennsylvania.
Oh wow!
I want to go to Philadelphia.
Way to just make me look.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be for a family vacation too, but I do want to get away at some point to go to Philadelphia, and that'll be up there close.
Philadelphia? What the fuck's there?
I gotta go to the Rocky. I gotta go up the Rocky steps before I die.
Okay. Well, I have no desire to go to the Rocky steps.
Well, then I'll go on a weekend myself.
On a weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, me.
It's 3:30 a.m. here in Cyprus. Where's that at?
I'll have Cody come pick me up.
Canadian bacon. Greetings from Toronto, Canada. Very nice. Lance says, like button hit. Thank you so much. Michelle, are you going to talk about Sophie Turner going to be Tomb Raider? Yeah, I forgot
about that.
No, I just covered the stuff from the last week, not weeks prior. I can't go back and get everything we haven't covered. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I love Tomb Raider. I played the games, and I do not see Sophie Turner as.
I still haven't seen the Alicia Vikander Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I own it.
Let me be clear. I haven't seen any of the Tomb Raider movies, so I've only played the games. But I love the games.
The Lara Croft ones or the Angelina Jolie ones?
Super cheesy. I can't like compare it from that point of it, but like just playing the games, like I just don't envision Sophie Turner as like the real person.
I don't know. Maybe she'll do a good job.
I just honestly don't think she's good. I just don't think she's that good. I think she got lucky by being on one of the most popular shows of all time. But when it came time for her to like really act and stuff, I don't feel like she was really that great.
Yeah.
Like I was so disappointed with like, I was just so disappointed with how like she got to be the queen or whatever at the end.
Spoiler alert.
Right?
No.
Did she take the throne?
No, it was. I'm not going to say it in case people haven't seen it. but it was not her.
Well, no, it was him. It was freaking Brian or whatever.
Yeah.
But what was she? She got
Ron the Broken.
She got the like crown and shit. Like they like gave her this whole scene where she
was the she was the head of Winterfell, right?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, she was the queen of Winterfell.
So many things that went over my head.
Not the Seven Kingdoms.
I'm like, I love this show, and I literally know nothing about it.
I mean, that was like 5 years ago.
But anyway, let's see. Is Paramount really going to stop selling Blu-rays? What are your thoughts on that rumor?
I've seen that rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. I got to see some more credible sources and information other than people just talking about it. What
I meant is Gunn won't greenlight till fully completed, unlike Marvel. Okay. Because so many Marvel projects announced like 5 years ago never came out and others got canceled. Yeah. Yeah, again, I don't really feel like that's a bad thing, honestly.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Paramount can quiet physical media after completing Friday the 13th movies, all on 4K. Sure. Meaning it'll be years for Paramount. They take forever to release Friday the 13th.
I just need more of those steel books. The Blu-ray.
Will you discuss superhero news?
We did.
I think we just did. Ken start training for the Rocky Steps.
I'm running straight up.
I would be a better Tomb Raider, right? I feel like anybody would be. Hey, Ken and Michelle, how's it going tonight? How's it going, Ruben? Ken, play the Eye of the Tiger while running on the Rocky Steps.
For sure. I'm training right now to walk up.
You like live action Stitch? Well, I do got a poster for you here in a second. New Stitch teaser dropped today. It did. And she became the Queen of Winterfell.
Yeah.
And where does Jingle All the Way rank amongst your all-time Christmas movies?
Not very high. I think I did my top 15 live last year. I don't even know if it was in my top 15. I enjoyed it. I think it's fun, but it's honestly been a long time since I've seen it. I don't think it's a great movie.
Yeah, I've seen it before, but I definitely don't have it anywhere near the top.
Yeah. There's a lot of great Christmas movies, you know?
Okay, let's see here. So you talked about Lilo and Stitch. There we go. Oh, son of a.
Took us out.
So yeah, I've got a few posters. They all just happen to be animated movies. I do apologize if animated movies aren't your thing, but we did get a Lilo and Stitch poster. It's coming next May, and we did get a little teaser today. It was a very teaser, definitely. Like it was very short. It was literally like Stitch on a beach knocking down a sandcastle. And he was just being like real silly, making weird alien Stitch noises. And
alien Stitch noises.
And you could see you saw like a real person like on the beach, like chilling, you know. But Stitch looked very like animated to me, you know. But again, I think we've talked about this before. We're not the biggest Lilo and Stitch fans. It kind of came out like after we were older, and so we just never got into it. Or right, it can't. When did the first one come out? Would it have been for us or for our kid or for like?
It was 2000.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we were like in high school and stuff, and so I don't know. We just never really got into Lilo and Stitch. But I know that there are a lot of people who do.
I mean, the last Disney movies I remember watching and enjoying were like Hercules and Mulan.
You love Mulan. I don't know what you love about that so much.
I did. I haven't seen it in such a long time, but I was a big Mulan.
I always thought Mulan was
I never saw the live action one. I never watched it.
I always thought Mulan was boring.
It's got some good music. It's a good movie.
Okay, then we got this Elio. Yeah, I don't really know much about it, but there you go.
Elio!
Coming next June, it looks like. And then the last one is The Bad Guys 2. And you've never seen this. You never saw the first one. I took the kids to go see it.
I know the 4K has been on sale several times for like $10.
I took the kids to go see it. It was back when Ken would work the weekends and we were bored. And I was like, you know what? Let's go see this movie. And it was like one of those movies that like I wasn't even counting on it to be good. It was like we were just so bored. I wanted to go do something, you know? And I was like, let's just go do it. And it actually was pretty good. Like it wasn't bad at all. And so I don't know, kind of cool that they're getting another one. I just remember it being, it's like different. Like it's not like, it just doesn't feel like a copy and paste of a million other kid movies. You know what I mean? It feels a little bit different. And the like comedy works. It's like kind of one of those movies that has the like, it's for the kids and the adults kind of thing.
Who did it?
Honestly, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of cool that there's another one. So, all right, that's gonna do it. That is gonna do it for the posters.
We done.
Let's see here. Eliminated Pro says, Michelle, what do you want for Christmas? I mean, honestly, I don't know. It's so hard.
I need this information.
It's so hard because, you know, like through the year, I feel like I typically get what I want, like within reason. And it's like, I feel like when you're an adult, you just like, it just becomes like less about you, you know, and you're just like, literally, like, you don't need to buy me anything. Like, I don't care. And like, you know, we just like have fun buying our kids stuff and watching them open stuff. Now I will say, I've always been a stocking girl. Okay. I like stockings. Stockings have never really been your thing. You kind of suck when it comes to my stocking. Sometimes you almost entirely forget the stocking, you know?
I have.
Yeah.
But before I've
I'm not saying you're a bad gift giver. I'm not saying that. But you do kind of forget about stockings a lot. And I personally love the stockings.
Stockings always the last thing. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get stockings.
I always make sure your stocking's pretty good. I enjoy doing the stockings for our kids. Like, I don't know. I just love it. It's just fun. It's just like all these little miniature gifts and candies and whatever. So anyway, if you take anything away from this conversation tonight,
I never know what to put in it.
Do up my stocking tonight. You know your girl loves candy. So
that's it. You just want my candy in there?
There's all kinds of small things you can put in there. Huh?
I feel like I've done that right in the past.
No.
I usually put like chapstick or something in there.
I have a lot of chapstick. I don't need any chapstick. I feel like batteries.
When did I put batteries
floss? No, I'm just joking.
Did I put batteries in there one year?
I'm going to put a toothbrush in yours. Brush your teeth, Ken. All right. Who's hyped for Sonic 3?
Not me.
And honestly, too, like I'm really lame as far as like I like getting like house stuff. Like a new vacuum. A new we talked about buying each other new like cooking ware, right? Mm-hmm. We're like, we should just like split the cost for cooking ware. Because we need some new like pots and pans and stuff. And it's like, who wants to spend $150 on pots and pans?
I got movies to buy, damn it.
When do we start the Lethal Weapon and Die Hard Christmas movies argument? That is not tonight.
After Thursday.
Where is the Mission Impossible poster? That came out like 2 weeks ago or something. I only did this past week. Okay, I can't.
Showing Bad Guys 2, but I'm Mission Impossible 8.
That was not this past week. It was before that. I only go back till last Monday. Only Ken lives on Wednesdays. Yep, he goes live on Wednesdays. I've never seen Lilo and Stitch. I'm looking forward to checking out the Lilo and Stitch live action. I thought he looked adorable. He is cute, but he looked very animated for a live action. For the first time in history, the highest grossing movies are all sequels and adaptations. What's the oldest movie you like? Oh, man. I don't know. Mine's probably like Wizard of Oz or something.
I'm trying to think if there's I mean, if you're just saying I like them, I like The Mystic.
How old is Wizard of Oz? Is it like 30s?
Yeah, it's 39.
Okay. Because I was thinking of some like old Disney movies. I don't think they were that old, right? Like, isn't Snow White like super old? But I think it's like 50s or something, right? Like,
I want to say Snow White's in the 40s.
Okay. I want to say like Wizard of Oz is probably one of the oldest movies I've ever seen.
Wizard of Oz and I think Gone with the Wind both
came
out in the same year.
Okay, I've seen Gone with the Wind as well, but I don't I don't know if I would necessarily say I like Gone with the Wind. I'm kind of like as weird as this sounds, it's kind of like a nostalgic movie for me, even though I've never like watched it. Like, I just remember my mom watching it because she always liked like war movies and stuff. And I just remember her watching it, and like, so it kind of reminds me of my childhood in a way, if that makes sense. But you've never seen it, right?
No.
We need to watch it. I know that movie's like very controversial, but that's.
Do we need to watch it? It's 4 hours long. It's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time. It's not like you can't break it up.
My favorite. The oldest movie that's my favorite is Fritz Lang's M from 1931. I'll just say that.
I literally want to throw up right now.
Wow.
It just sounds so stupid.
Fritz Lang's M is awesome.
It sounds like you just like made that up.
1931 movies are awesome because they're like
you just like
unhinged.
Pulled something out of your ass.
Like it's before they like started censoring stuff, and they just go crazy. Like that movie's about a child killer. And it's in 1931, so it's crazy that they made a movie like that back then. But it's a really good movie.
Is it though?
Peter Lorre gives a great performance.
Is it crazy?
Yeah, for that time.
Do we though? Do we need to watch it?
That's all. I'm just saying 4 hours.
Oh my God. Ken, with your video recently about you not having enough time to devote to your channel and movies, do you think you will ever go full-time YouTube? No, I won't let them.
No, that would stress me out even more. Talk about anxiety now.
Obviously, like in make-believe land, it sounds great, but No,
I literally like had this thought process in my head, like when I was losing my job. I'm like, I was at a crossroads. Do I get a new job? Do I try to make YouTube a full-time thing? And I'm like, God, I couldn't do it.
Okay, but let's be real. I thought that more than you did.
Yeah, but we had the conversation multiple times, but still in the back of my mind, I'm thinking it's like, well, if I do that, it's like, how long is this really going to last? Like it can't last
Well, it's
forever.
just different because YouTube doesn't offer benefits for one. They don't have health benefits, okay? And you are responsible for putting aside money for taxes.
Yeah.
You never know how much you're going to make. It's up and down all the time. And so to like not have control over that, like when you have a family, like, no, it's crazy. And now if it was just you, sure. But it's just not, I don't know. I do have to say you are my number one source for physical media.
I appreciate that.
Oh, I think I missed this. I love the bad guys. Much funnier than I was expecting. Yeah. I enjoyed it too. I usually get my mom candy and put it in her stocking. You were awesome. I never understood the hype about Mulan either. Yeah. Evening, guys. How's it going, Frank?
What's up, Frank?
I thought Michelle liked fishnet stockings. I knew somebody was going to say that. Michelle and Ken, what's your favorite non-traditional Christmas movie? Ooh, non-traditional. I'm pretty lame and probably can't think of one.
What does that mean?
Like Die Hard, right? Like,
I'm against that, Frank. Don't you know?
Do you have a non-traditional?
If I think it's like not it's either a Christmas movie or it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no in between.
Or maybe it is, but like people don't think of it as much or something. It's not like those like real popular like.
I'm trying to think of a movie that I may be interested in watching around the Christmas season. That's not like a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
For that, I would say Tommy Boy. I just have memories of watching.
You're just pulling shit out of your ass.
I just have memories of watching Tommy Boy a lot, like during the holiday season. So
my mom has stopped buying me stuff I want for Christmas ever since I moved into an apartment. She now buys me stuff I need, and it makes me sad. Yeah, part of growing up. Do you guys have any non-Christmas themed movies that you traditionally watch only during Christmas? For me, it's the original Star Wars trilogy and the Harry Potter franchise. Yeah, not really. We're pretty beige over here, and we watch Christmas movies around Christmas. Pretty white people. I sent her my
only white people watch Christmas movies during Christmas.
We're pretty basic bitches over here. I sent her
Vanilla,
yeah. There's many names for
I
us.
do like discovering a new Christmas movie I've never seen every holiday season now, though.
Ken's always got to come in with the thought provoking. I sent her my Amazon wishes and she's like, no, only 50. I'm spending on you and stuff you want. She is telling you.
She's strict.
Hey, from the UK. I'm back on the night shifts after 8 months unemployment. Entertain me. Dang.
Nice, Paul.
I guess
at least you're back in the job market.
Congrats for getting a job. Snow White 1937. Okay. Yeah.
Bam.
1933 Babyface is amazing.
Babyface.
George, A Trip to the Moon. Wow, 1902.
I still need to watch A Trip to the Moon.
Did anyone watch The Great Train Robbery from 1903?
I haven't seen it.
YouTube sounds like a subcontractor work. Yeah, probably so. Batman Returns, Wonder Woman 1984, and Jumanji 2019. Where are those coming from?
I guess the non-traditional Christmas movies.
Oh, I see.
We did watch Wonder Woman 1984 on Christmas Day in 2020.
Oh, that movie was
horrible.
terrible.
Horrible.
Frank says I would be Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Batman Returns. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, when did we watch Lord of the Rings with the kids? That was a couple years.
It was in the summer.
It was in the summer. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars used to feel like Christmas because they would come out during Christmas. So, like, I would watch some Star Wars.
12 Angry Men is one of my favorite older movies. Awesome.
That's a great film.
All right, guys, we did it. We came back. Don't know if it was better than ever, but we came back.
We was a little rusty tonight, but
2 episodes remain till we hit. You gonna put up 2 zeros?
I got to do 2 zeros, and you're only doing a finger.
Till we hit. What kind of zeros is that?
That
you
work?
gotta do this. 100. 2 more episodes till we hit 100 episodes, and then the fate of the Married with Media Lives are up in the air.
Sounds so grim.
Does it?
Future of the channel.
But yeah, thank you guys for.
We can't quit the lives.
I didn't say we were quitting lives.
We've tried like 80 times to quit live streaming.
Listen,
it never works.
I'm talking about, every Monday.
Yeah,
it could be more. It could be more just sporadic. Like, hey, I think we're gonna go live tonight on Thursday or something.
Yeah.
I just think that, like, as I mentioned earlier, having a set day and time, just sometimes it just doesn't work. So
sometimes it might be a Saturday at 9 in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something like that.
Your ass ain't even up at that time.
I like to sleep in a little bit on the weekends. Okay. I'm up before you every single day during the week.
No,
I'm that crap.
Whatever.
I'm up at 5:50.
Whatever.
And you're in there snoozing like it. Every time I walk by.
I do not snore.
Snoozing.
I do not snore, and I'm never asleep. I feel like I'm like one eye open all the time. Okay, anyway, have a good night, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you guys later.